just about to get started. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit.
Number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
On the ground to third.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Just off the inside corner. Ball 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Swing and a ground ball out to short. What a stop. Fires to first. Not in time. Infield hit.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily.
Austin Riley at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down. Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the 0-1. Now
Ball one.
missed.
That's ball 2.
Now all even up. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the dirt, blocked. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
That's out.
Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Back here at Fenway Park, and now here's the starter for Atlanta, Chris Sale. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Look out!
I'm out.
And it hit him. Man at first, stepping in the long ball threat, Nick Kurtz. And a big swing and a miss. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. Adios, Pelota. A 2-run blast. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0. That one ripped, but foul. 2 runs across in the inning here on opening day. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Acuna under it. And there's 2 away. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And the slider just misses. Ripped on a line to center. Paris on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. That one fouled off. Albies goes 5 feet 7 inches, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's a native of Curacao.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
0-2 now. That's a little bit low. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Out to short. Story. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, Joe stepping in for Boston. Romy Gonzalez. Rips that one to right. Takes a tumble and hangs on.
Batting seven, the left fielder,
Knee high, that's in for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. Now 2 out. 2 down, bases empty. And next for the Red Sox, Caleb Durbin. On a line out towards center. And that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1 there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela gets under it. And there's 1 away. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. Strike 2. Cuts and misses. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. That misses. Now 1-2. Got him outside. Back inside Fenway Park, and stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
Nope, outside.
There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-1. Swings through that one. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 1 away. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Late with the swing there. And that's outside. Off the mark there. Ball 2. Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for two. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Got him. Make it 4 strikes. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Swing and a miss as he was late. Way out front for strike two. That one outside.
That's outside.
And that's ball one. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Foul ball. Strike two. And there's a ball.
Inside.
Almost got him. And it remains 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And that's ball four.
That's inside. Ball four.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder,
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Foul ball there. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Fenway, here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Brent Rooker. Chris Sale ready to get back to work.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That one found hard the other way.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And the count is 1-2. High fly ball right field. Acuna on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That one hammered but pulled foul. And the 0-1. Red Sox leading it by 2 here on opening day. This one in the air center field. Harris on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Ready now for the 5th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Wyatt Langford. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box. And a smart pitcher is going to play off of that. Especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Fought off foul. The Braves down by a pair, and we're at the top of the fifth. Struck him out looking. Strikeout number 8. So here's Murphy now. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
That's ball 2.
Got him swinging for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
The third baseman, number 5, Caleb Durbin.
That misses,
that's out.
And it's 1-0. Durbin, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Riley sends it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. Here's Trevor Story. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. Red Sox by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. Top 6. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Bobby Witt Jr. Late swing fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike.
Ball 3.
So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The Bo Sox up by 2 here on opening day. And Acuna will take his base. Here comes Austin Riley. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important that getting back into this ballgame.
That one 95 to finish him off. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Angel Serpa.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Acuna runs. Swing and a miss. No save. That's a stolen base. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Roman Anthony digs in now. Slider right there.
Ball inside.
Hauls it in, 1 away.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one fouled off. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Nick Kurtz, the next to hit.
Nope, that's a ball. Inside, ball 2.
That one a
Ball
little
3.
bit high. 3 balls, no strikes. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside.
Ball 4, take your base.
In the air, right field. Acuna in position. And that is that. Back now at Fenway. Now in for the Braves. Michael Harris II. Swing and he breaks his bat. 1 down. Zach Kelly gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So up next Wyatt Langford.
The left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. And that one hammered. Carrying well. You can kiss it goodbye. A towering shot to center. There's a swing and a drive. And it bangs off the monster. Man at first, nobody out. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Number 81,
Hey!
This one lifted in the air, left field. Langford takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Nope, that's inside.
Hard liner. 2 away. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back in Boston, we go to the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back to the top of the order now. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they had their first hit since the first inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field.
And that is that. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Roman Anthony. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there. Young, a 6'3" lefty, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2015. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Another 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
1 away. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. Back here at Fenway Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Austin Riley. The other way, and he beats the shift. And a good start to the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready. Swinging on the first pitch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 in this one. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Eli White.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Comes up empty. The Braves with the tying run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Albies swings through it for strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute.
There's one. That's a double play. The ball game is over. Bale with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done.